In the glow of the screen, where pixels ignite, fivefold gaming lights up the night. Potatoes tanking demons with a grin. Parabellum's damage always wins. Fivefold gaming, join the crew. Live stream chaos just for you. Laughs and levels, high adventures we chase in this gaming madness. We find our place. Ooh. Coach Kale's got daggers up his sleeve. J Hicks is dropping cooldowns like you won't believe. Hexxseven cast a fire that fills the air. Together we're chaotic, beyond compare. Fivefold gaming, join the crew. Live stream chaos just for you. Laughs and levels, high adventures we chase in this gaming madness. We find our place. So tune in now, don't miss the show. On Fivefold Gaming, as battles unfold. Oh! Hey!
Oh, evening, guys. Welcome to another Fivefold Gaming episode on Tuesday nights. We have the State of the Union coming up tonight, so I don't know how long we're going to be streaming. We're also going to pop in there and live stream some of the State of the Union address. We may do the whole thing. If viewership starts dropping off, we may close the show out and send you guys the link to where you can watch it on Rumble. But before we jump in tonight, we're actually going to be playing Diablo 4. We've been doing a lot of Diablo 3, except the last Tuesday we done Turtle Well. But Parabellum,
Absolutely, man. I'm stoked up about Diablo 4, dude. So
Yep.
we're starting off, right? So this is Hexxseven's first time playing Diablo 4. And huge Diablo 3 fan. Finally, it's kind of been a little bit of a thing getting him there, but he finally came around. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do Diablo 4. And I said, yes. Playing it for a minute. And I got the Lord of Hatred expansion. We're going to get Hexxseven up to that too. And tonight, the cool thing is I'm going to be starting the first Paladin build for me. And we're going to be trying to go Oridon. So that's going to be some really cool stuff to check out with the, the hammers and the whole Oridon build. So we'll be getting that way, guys. But starting fresh from a campaign. So it's a little bit of a grind.
and I will be making my character live tonight on the show. I've already got some ideas. Been looking at the menu, the character creation.
Oh yeah, I know where you're at. You're waiting on that warlock, dude.
Yeah.
So you may recreate a character. Honestly, I have so many characters on Diablo, it's ridiculous.
But before we get into character creation, I'll share my screen when I start creating my character. But before we jump into character creation, I want to give a shout out. Last Saturday, we had a raid on our show on Rumble, and
yes,
it was great. It brought over a lot of viewers for us, and I highly appreciate
our first Rumble raid, bro.
Highly appreciate it. And two viewers in particular was WH. What was it?
WH Deck. Capital WH Deck.
Yep. And
shout out to you, dude.
Yep, definitely a big shout out. And MADDNA, MADDNA,
MADDNA.
MADDNA, yeah, MADDNA was the other one who had rated us. So I wanted to give them a little plug tonight at the top of the show. Sorry, guys, I put this together like within 10 minutes before the show. Been a busy week, but wanted to give you guys a little shout out and look for us to do some raids on your all's channels in the
Oh, it's
future.
coming back, bro.
And I've been in a little bit of talk with WH Deck there on his channel, and he may be coming on our show at some point in the future to talk about his show and give a little description. And heck, he may even play some with us. Both of them play Turtle Well. Both of them, play a lot of similar games we play. But without further ado, let's take a look at their channels. We're going to start off with WH Deck and check his channel out. Let me remove.
Yeah, Bricks Gaming, right?
Yep, Bricks Gaming. Yep, Bricks Gaming is his channel. Oops, sorry. Here we go.
Check it out on Rumble, guys.
And the links are in the description for each of these channels. So if you go down on Rumble, you can see a lot of games, a lot of content he's done.
I see he's done Borderlands, and he's probably done a Turtle Wow. Lots of games to check out on streams there.
Yeah, Bricks Gaming, links in the description to his channel. Go give him a follow and start watching him. Again, highly appreciate you, dude, for checking out our channel.
Thank
and
you.
sending the raid over to our channel. The other one, go ahead, Parabellum.
MADDNA.
Yep.
MADDNA.
You can see a lot of the games he plays is some of the stuff we play too. We've not done
Divinity,
Borderlands
Lost
yet.
Souls, Guild Wars, Borderlands 3, of course he's going to do 4.
Warcraft.
It's awesome,
Here's
dude. Look at that.
This is some footage of his channel, his stream. I love his graphic setup. It's really great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they definitely know what they're doing as far as the graphic setup on that. That's real good work.
Yep. But yeah, anyway,
when
guys,
this went down, dude, like I was so happy that we got Rumble rated, right? But then I was just so upset that I missed it because that night I had to leave a little bit early. I had some things going on, and I had to leave our stream early. And I was like, no, I missed the Rumble raid.
I didn't notice it myself. Like after you had left, I was excuse me, I was finishing up Scarlet Monastery Library.
Yeah.
With the group I was with, and I was like, watching that, paying attention to that, and didn't really look over at chat. And then like when I got ready to close the show out, I looked over and I'm like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Got rated.
That is so awesome.
That's freaking awesome. But yeah, highly appreciate that, guys. And we would like to have both of you come on our show. Get up with me. Just comment on one of my Rumble videos and I'll send you contact information. We'd like to have either one of you guys come on the show and talk about your gaming channel and what got you started in the gaming and how long you've been gaming. And just anything you want to do to promote your channel. You can be a guest, or if you want to play along with us in whatever we happen to be playing at the time. Right now on Tuesdays, we're going to be playing Diablo 4 and we're starting fresh character run. And on Saturdays, we've been playing Enshrouded. We're all around level 4 or 5 on Enshrouded.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, we're doing that.
Starting out a fresh deal here.
But we also have a D&D campaign coming up, which we're going to live stream some D&D. We play through Tailspire. We make our characters on Roll20 and use Hero Forge to create our tokens. But we're going to live stream some D&D campaign based around a zombie apocalypse that my son had wrote. And he writes.
No magic in this game.
No magic. You're just a commoner, a blacksmith, or peasant. Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting, guys. And if we encourage you to check that out. And if you actually want to play along with us, hit me up on Rumble, and you want to be part of this campaign, let us know. This isn't going to be your typical D&D campaign. It's going to be a little bit, I don't know what's the word, maybe tongue in cheek or.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good campaign. And like I said, I've played several of my son's campaigns, and he writes really good, detailed campaigns. And he does everything he can to kill you.
Absolutely creative. This guy, you guys are going to really, really enjoy it. A question for you though, Hex. How did I know that if you didn't have a warlock, you would have picked the necromancer?
Well, you know me.
Rise of the Undead. Yes. I knew it.
But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. Without further ado, we'll jump into some Diablo 4 because again, we've got the State of the Union coming up here.
Also,
at 9.
by the way, we do have background Bev. I think she's going to jump in with us tonight.
Oh yes, we also have Bev playing with us tonight. She's probably not going to come on the stream live, but you know her character will be playing.
Yep, that'll be my lady. She's going to be playing. I think creating a barbarian character. Is that correct, honey? Awesome. She's always a barbarian.
Eventually, we will get her to come on screen.
She two hands a pole arm better than anybody I know.
Well,
I love her.
Some chocolate starfish stuff.
Chocolate starfish.
Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into some Diablo 4, guys.
Well, let's get into your character creation, buddy.
So,
maybe if you want. Oh, I'm too loud. Let me turn down my mic real quick.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and confirm class on Necromancer.
All right, let's go right there. That's a lot better.
So there we go. And I get to
go ahead and create you. Oh, man, that even looks like you, bro.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
That's pretty slick.
What other customizations
can go ahead and create your character, honey?
Yeah, hair black.
Because as soon as we get in, basically what's going to happen as soon as we get in here, we're going to go through the character creation for Hexxseven on this Necromancer. I've already got a paladin. I've just picked a pretty boy paladin. I don't know if you guys seen the build, but just picked one real quick, and I've got my character created. Background Bev, my lady, Ghost Panties. You guys may know her as, but she is creating her barbarian. And once we get into the game, I'm going to invite you. And it's going to be a 3-man party. So we're actually doing cross-play networking right now. So me and my lady, Ghost Panties, we're playing off of the PS5, and we have Hexxseven, who is doing BattleNet on the PC. So I am really curious, man, to see what the differences are and how, what's going to be great in comparison to PC to the PS5. Like what kind of good things are you going to be able to do? I'm really curious as to that. So I'm glad we're doing cross-network play and streaming this.
Yeah, me too.
You froze. Hold on a second.
What kind of jewelry do we got here? What kind of jewelry should I wear?
Oh, turn it. Go ahead and switch it over to you. Okay, do it again. And go to Diablo.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. I've got technical difficulties.
No problem. I'm still creating character here. Sorry, guys. This is a boring part, I guess.
We should be good.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, I'm going to go with that. All right. Seasonal.
I'll be right there, Hex.
All right. Name required.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, create a new character.
Of course, everyone knows what my name's going to be.
Get your barbarian and go ahead and make him look how you like. All right.
So we're going seasonal.
All right, I got that squared away.
Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep, we're going seasonal, right?
No, take that off of seasonal. We're not doing a seasonal character. We're just doing start game, basically right there. See if your name will work too.
Okay.
So just go ahead and click start game and you're good to go. We're not doing hardcore. We're not doing a seasonal. This is strictly for the campaign. As you are a first-time runner, you need to see the story.
I apologize about putting that in the description. I thought we were going hardcore. I went back and actually changed that. So we are not doing hardcore at this time. Let's see here. Make sure everything's good to go. All right. And we're going to do, are we doing normal or hard
No, go all the way up. Oh, you can't even. You can only do hard, so do hard.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead and click hard because you're a first time character. It's not going to let you start out penitent. Here's the beginning for you.
That's actually quiet, but
Yeah, see if you can turn it up.
it's already started. I can't. I don't think. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip the.
Yeah, it's just a basic Heredrum entrance to your character. You can hold the circle button and it should skip it.
I don't have a circle button.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're on PC. Yeah. This is gonna be fun for me. Like for me, I would just hold circle and skip.
Hit X. Okay, I hit X. Nothing happened.
Seasonal or hardcore, honey. Take
Hit
it off.
circle. Okay, hit
Take
0.
it off. Yep. Pick you a name for your barbarian. All right, just wait right there. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to create a game and then invite you, okay? So I'm just waiting for Background Bev to create her character. She's picking a name. We're going to go in, and then I will send you an invite via BattleNet from the PS5 cross network.
Okay. And then when you want, you can pop your screen share up.
Absolutely.
And then we'll do your screen share.
It won't work, honey. You got to pick a different number or something because somebody else already has that.
While we are waiting, I'll throw on a little background music here.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
See what we got here.
Going a little bit through the character creation process. We've actually got 3 players. 2 on a couch co-op that we cross network play with Head7. So we're just going to get this together really quickly. And then once we all show up to the initial landing spot for the beginning of the game, we're going to send out our invites and we'll be ready to go. No. Go to hard.
While you're doing that,
Yeah, because he can't.
whatever channel you guys are watching on, there's a thumbs up button down there. Please go hit that thumbs up button for us. Let us know you like the show. We will be back on Saturday night, full 5-fold. So you'll have myself, Parabellum, Jay Hicks, Turbo, and Kuch Kato with some Enshrouded this Saturday at 6 p.m. So don't forget to check that out also. But hit that thumbs up down there. Like and share the show. Follow the Rumble channel. We appreciate it. And again, there is live chat. So if you want to support the show, there's always Rumble rants. You can always go down there and throw a couple bucks our way to support the show. Not necessary. You don't have to, but it is appreciated. But we are getting ready to dive into
Create my character real quick.
Diablo 4. I played through the original Diablo. I played through 2 and played through all of 3, but I've never done 4 yet. How long ago did 4 come out?
4, it's been a year or 2 since it came out. They've had multiple expansions, Vessel of Hatred, and then February 28th, Lord of Hatred is coming out. If you go ahead and you pre-order that, you can get the Paladin class, and that's what we're doing today as far as my character goes. I'm gonna have to actually create a new character, so let's see here.
So they are going to have a Warlock? Is that what you said?
Yes, so on February 28th, the Warlock class is going to come out. It's already out for Diablo 2 Resurrected. You can play that right now. But I think February 28th, the Warlock class was something they kept kind of secretive for Diablo 4 with this Lord of Hatred. They told everybody about the Paladin, right? But the Warlock is coming, dude. And I know you're going to want to create a character after you get started on that.
Oh, yeah. Can you smell what the lock is cooking?
Ah, come on.
Lock cookies.
You know it, buddy.
I need to make a macro of that in Turtle Wow. Can you smell what the lock is cooking? And then start making cookies for everybody.
That'd be good, dude. Yeah, that'd be great. All right, so let me see if I can go to social here and invite
Just let me know, and I'll remove my screen when you're ready, and you can share your screen.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right.
Remove your screen, and I'll add mine. I'm streaming
Remove.
through OBS through a USB 2 card. So we will see how this goes. Project Previewer. All right, so basically, here's me and my lady Bev, the barbarian, or background Bev. I'm going to go over here to Social tab, and I'm going to send you an invite. All right, did you get it?
Yep. Accepting.
Accept all party members. All right.
We are a go for launch.
We are a go for launch, my friend. Now, are we all three together? Yeah, that's what's up. We were playing the Necromancer's location too. I like it, dude.
Where'd you go on the stream?
Here we go. All right. Whoa. If you push right, well, shoot, you'll have to figure out your keys, because on the PS5, you know what I mean? You can ride a horse by pushing right on the control pad.
I have no horse on my spell bar.
No, it's not going to be on your spell bar. If you look up on your screen, next to, ooh, Lord, where your potions and that little town portal scroll is at, does it give you any kind of inclination of what to push for the horse?
Oh, I drank a potion. Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay, so you're definitely going to want to do that. Your horse also has speed,
1 second.
and you can make it go fast ×2. So we're going to run you through the crash course, bro.
Wait, that's
See if you can pull your horse up on the PC. PC is going to be totally different.
Let me share my screen real quick, and I'll show you what I got. There we go. So that with the
space, that is going to be your hold on a second.
Yeah,
that's going to be your dodge.
Okay, so I have nothing to pull up a horse.
You may not have one yet, actually. So we're going to have to walk it out with him, babe.
Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
yeah, you don't have one yet because this is his first campaign run. No. What, babe? Yeah, he does. He's got them, but they're 1, 2, 3, 4 and stuff like that on a keyboard.
All right, I'm going to remove mine. You can pop yours back up there.
Well, what I think happened is he's never played this game before on his BattleNet account, and he hasn't even unlocked the stable yet to get a horse. You know what I mean? Maybe.
Probably what it is.
You should have a horse. Let me hold on. Let me double check that real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
So it says press Z on your keyboard to pull it up once you've unlocked it.
Oh, yeah.
So try Z, and if it doesn't use, you have not unlocked it yet.
It doesn't.
Okay. Yeah. You're starting totally bare nude on this Necromancer. We're going to go into the store. Looks like we've got a quest.
Come, I'll explain.
Demons from the ruins. Girthy Rod. What's he talking about? All right. We're going to wait for that to... Yep. All right. We can go ahead and move to our next objective. Looks like it's over here in this house. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, she was going to tell me something, but I think we're okay. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Vinny.
All right.
So there's going to be a lot of talking in the beginning.
Kind of like our show.
She's gonna try and get some headphones.
Ghost panties.
Yeah, I know you got ghost panties and girthy rod. And of course, our friend Hexxseven. Welcome to the show, buddy. We are doing it now. All right. So for intents and purposes, let's not use our horse so we don't lose Hex. Okay, until he unlocks the stable. So do you see the line that tells you where to go?
Yeah.
All right, we're just heading to the objective, bro, like any other Diablo. Oh, there's a big bear.
There's a deer.
I got a bear in there last night. Oh my gosh, I remember the beginning is like, ugh. I'm already like Paragon 2, like 46 on 4 other characters, but it's okay. I'm getting to start a paladin. We're going to try and build an Oridon. Here we go. We're going into the ruins. Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
she's trying to get headphones. So give her a second. She'll join us.
Okay.
She's going to get some headphones. That way she can hear the stream. And then we will all stick together and just use our regular X move to stay alive here.
She knows she can come on the stream and not have to show a camera, right? Like she can just come on microphone only. Okay.
Yeah, you can come onto the stream and just use a microphone if you want through your phone. So people can hear you if you wanted to, honey. This is what Dave said.
That way you're not background Bev anymore. You're more up front Bev.
Yeah, you wouldn't be background Bev. You would just be able to talk into your phone. She's trying to figure some stuff out. That way she can hear our stream and she knows what we're talking about. We're all communicating together.
She knows we're talking about her.
Yep, she'll know. That's why right there. She'll know if we're talking about her. She heard that pole arm comment earlier and she's like, I need earbuds.
Honey, what's a chocolate starfish?
Yeah, what's a chocolate starfish? She knows.
You want to check chat there? I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Not private chat, but actual chat.
Oh man, did mine.
The clock strikes midnight. The city's gone dead. But there's a neon glow inside my head. I leave the real world.
Be right there. I got a little bit of difficulties there trying to bring up some stuff.
Sit down at the screen.
There we go. All right, gotta bring my OBS back up.
The whiskey is water. The air is thick and blue. But I'm looking for the chaos 5-4 with you.
Open up that preview projector.
All right, sorry about that. Oh yeah, we got.
Sorry about that. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. For some reason, my screen froze. But
We had a chat there.
what?
Did you catch it?
It can't access my screen.
There you go. We got a live chat there.
Adam on Discord. Perez83. Appreciate it, buddy. Let me see if I can get that. I'm just going to go screen 1. Yeah, there we go. All right. You got him on Discord, Hex? We'll go ahead and shoot that out.
Not yet. 1 second. I don't even have Discord open at the moment, but I can pop it up real quick.
Okay. Perez, PHEREZ 218. Appreciate that, buddy.
Yep.
We'll get this thing started out. We're just working out and ironing out the kinks. It's the first time we've done cross-network play via OBS and StreamYard, putting all that together to try and make this work. And We got it. A few little kinks firing out here, guys.
Did you get him added in Discord? Or her?
Uh,
Whichever it may be, I'm not sure. But
Well, I can't quite pull it up. Hold on one second.
my Discord is trying to load.
Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got here.
And then we will jump into this.
And the pixel tricks.
Well, where I'm doing the OBS stream on there, but I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put that in the comment section, and we'll make sure to add you towards the end of the stream. Okay, we've got you in Res 218,
If you
and we
want
will
to,
put you in Discord.
if you want to add me on Discord, I am the same exact screen name, Hexxseven. You can send me a request. Add friend. There we go. Okay, now it popped up.
There you go. Did you get yours popped up? Because mine was really messing with the cross network play that I got going on right now. But we'll keep that in mind. We got a list here in our comments section via StreamYard, and if you guys want to add it on, we'll do it. We'll do Infernal Hordes. We'll jump in as many deep as you guys want to go, and we'll get those characters built up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first things first, we're going to want to build up our characters. We got 12 ability points, my friend. Do you have any?
I have none.
Oh, we're going to have to build you up. Okay, so.
But yeah, if you want to add me in Discord, I'm trying to do the show at the same time, and I'm trying to mess with Discord, so it's a little bit.
Oh, you're okay.
No, what talk?
You're talking to Ferris.
Yeah. So go ahead and add me. I'm Hexxseven in Discord, and I will accept your friend request as soon as I can pull Discord back up here. But are we ready?
1 second. If you look on the screen right there, so what we're actually doing is this is the skill tree. And me and Background Bev, we've got 12 points that we need to do real quick. And this, you're going to choose what abilities you want, and it's going to go down into your action bar down there for different buttons, right? Just like Diablo, you know what's up.
Yep.
2 additional arcs, deal 19 damage. Let's do that right now. I'm going to unlock some moves real quick. So I've never played a paladin, so I'm really learning. Like, you got Zeal. Strike enemies with binding speed, dealing 12 damage, followed immediately by 3 additional strikes, dealing 3 damage. That's pretty cool. Bless and hurry your shield all day, baby. Sorry about that, but I'm going that way for the beginning.
All right. I've only got 1 available point right now, so.
You got 1 available point?
Yep. And everything is 5, so I'm just going to hang on to that, and let's move on.
Hold on 1 second.
Want to run in here and tear some shit up, see what.
Oh, I'm going that way, baby. All right, I've got to assign this skill real quick. Blessed Shield will be my square. Okay. Moving forward. Holy Light Aura. You and your allies emanate light, dealing 14 damage every 2 seconds, 3 random. Yeah, let's go there. I have 1 more point available. Let's do that for now. Awesome. All right, so we just got our first moves with the Paladin. And the Holy Light Aura just lights you up right there. A little bit of a passive skill. You got your X attack. And, of course, the shield, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're all looking for. Where you at, honey? Did you already move forward? Okay. We can go ahead and move forward now, buddy.
I'm already ahead of you.
Oh,
you all got extra. Was it because you were? It's because you were high.
Because we played so many characters. Apparently, it gave us a 12 skill point boost. You're literally a first-time player, so you're going to have to grind it. But you'll get there. No worries, no worries.
You guys get to be all nice and shiny and badass, and I get to just.
Oh yeah, you will be. You will be, bro. Trust me. You're playing with professional gamers on Diablo 4, buddy. We're going to get you squared away.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
He's like, I'm just all over here dead and shit, like a necromancer. All right, we're just exploring. Yeah, watch out for those fire barrels.
Yep.
Get all the gold you can. Ooh, get some of that shield. There's a level. Ooh, got an elite right there. There's you some armor. So we're gonna. It should automatically equip.
Oh,
Nope.
look, I got me a skeleton.
Let's go ahead and equip that armor real quick. Get a little bit better armor. There's some Strider shoes. Nice. They automatically equipped. Ooh, two-hand axe. I don't want that though. I'm sword and shield. All right, looks like we are heading. Let's go down to the right, and then we'll head back northeast. Ooh, there's a chest. Nice. Blue tunic. Rock and roll, baby. Here we go. These are healing oils. Touch them. They refill your potions and heal you. Got to get some of my caffeine here.
Not, excuse me. Not too much different than any other Diablo I've played.
It starts out like initial Diablo, like what you would think. But I'm telling you right now, it's more expansive than Diablo 3 ever thought about being, my friend. The way you can fine tune your in-game character, there's so much to learn. The beginning starts out simple, but it gets so much cooler, buddy. So much in-game content. I can't even explain it all to you until you really start experiencing it. Oh, stay out of those explosions.
I was trying to loot.
Yeah, they'll kill. Oh, you died. Hold on. I'll go back and get them.
Oh,
Yeah, fire and lightning, not your friend around here.
Fire bad.
Fire bad. Yeah, he was standing next to explosion right there. We do it all the time, dude. That's how they're going to get you most times in the end game.
I'm so
They're going to get you with the elements. It's okay. Oh, do you need to? He probably can't move as well. Do you have your own screen, or are you like on screen with us? Like, how's that work for you? Can you move freely, or do you need to stay with us?
No, I don't need to stay with you guys.
Okay,
Like,
you should be able to move freely, right?
Yeah, like we've always played any other Diablo.
Okay.
Cool. I can go wherever I want to go.
Awesome. I gotta add toughness. Check that armor. Should be I for your inventory.
Yeah.
You need a second, honey? Look at there. Look, I'm looking like a daggone paladin already, buddy. Yeah. Here it goes. Inspect the decapitated priest. Look, his freaking head's chopped off, dude. Oh, yeah, he fell over. I think he's going to make it anyway. Oh! Got him. Always refill your potions and heal.
Ooh, what I get? Let me see here. Oh, that's a lot better than what I got. I need to equip that.
Absolutely. Check all your gear, look for plus greens, and then put them on there, dude. You're a necromancer, so I'm really not sure about a necromancer.
That's got 32 armor.
Looks. No, that's Bib's barbarian. I'd have to see your screen.
It's got 19 damage per second. And then what I've got. Oh, yeah. Definitely take that. There we go.
I generally play a druid. So the druid I know inside and out. Return to Nebisk. Where's he at? There he is. All right. Destroy containers. Oh, do we leave Hex?
Oh, yeah.
I'm coming.
He's coming. Okay. Yeah, we can head on down. He's got his own screen, so we don't have to wait on him, honey.
Yeah.
I mean, not in a bad way, you know what I mean? He can move freely. There's Nebisk.
Again, anybody watching that's got a stream, hit us up. Share our stream on whatever social media you have, and send us a link to your share, and we will do the same in turn for you.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm loving this new upgrade to the computer, the RTX 5070, and I just upgraded to 32 gigs of RAM.
Look,
Pull off a little bit better streaming qualities and stuff, and doing the cross-network play with the PS5 using a capture card. It seems to be working rather well.
my
Takes a
screen,
lot of stress off the PC.
yours has you on it. Mine has me on it. It looks like me on Saturday Night Gaming.
I think that's all of us right there. By the end of it, we're enshrouded, and that's how we end up.
Had my mug.
Oh man, they done got you, dude.
Yeah.
Getting hauled off in the meat wagon, bro.
That's how FIFO Gaming ends on Saturday.
Yeah, that's exactly how 5-fold gaming is.
We all fold.
He's folded over. We'll let this play through. That way Hex can see the story and build up to Lilith, that evil witch. Well, that's a little creepy, dude. That dog even looks creeped out. Did you see that, dude?
Yeah.
Saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Yep. I'll be right back, Hex. Got to make some real quick.
Okay. Waiting on Parabellum. It's good waiting music. Oh, his screen has apparently, let me there we go. Click to my screen here. All right. Sorry, your screen froze up, so I went ahead and shared mine with the rest of this cutscene. Whacked his ass.
I know what happened. I hit a cord accidentally. My USB 2.0 capture card got moved, and it freezes when you do that.
Oh, okay.
I'll be okay.
All right. Tell me when yours is back up.
Pulling it up right now. Oh, sorry.
Nope, there you are.
All right, there we are. So you're going to see on this screen right here, you got background Bev doing the barbarian, and you'll see co-op play that's going on. Me with the paladin on the right side, Girthy Rod, and Ghost Panties on the left, barbarian. So when Hexxseven sharing his screen, that's going to be a solo layout. You're looking at the necromancer.
Yours is kind of glitchy.
Oh, is it?
Oh, wait, there it goes. Now it's smoothing out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be pretty good. Catch up to itself here. Okay.
Good.
All right. So slay the crazed villagers. Looks like the red dots out here. And looks like your necromancer, your dead are doing it, dude. Are you already raising the dead?
Yeah.
I expect no less. Oh, is it glitching real bad? Because mine looks okay over here, but I'm not sure about the stream.
Do you want the stream? Looks pretty smooth. Do you want me to share
You said
mine?
it looks good. It's catching up.
So, do you need me to share mine?
Okay, I think it's caught up to itself. How did they learn this?
I'm gonna check over on Rumble at the.
That's what she was doing. She was checking the Rumble, make sure it wasn't glitchy for the viewers.
No, I was checking for the State of the Union.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that. So we got, there you go, Chapel Key. And looks like we're going to be going through this gate. Say again? Check the dead people. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're checking the dead people, babe.
Yeah, my people's dead.
All right, so here we go. Moving to the next objective. Probably in this chapel. We're going to use our chapel key. Oh, here you go. God, I love that paladin.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today
to unite the dead and the living under one necromancer. Will the paladin bear the ring? There last night.
I was getting ready to say, you got a ring in there last night. You may now kiss the undead.
I guess.
Forgive me, Father, for I have shit my pants.
Graphics for these videos.
Actually,
really good.
Dummy. You covet
Okay. Is that better?
and steal. Shameful.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, a rose petals thing, don't you?
It's raining leaves.
Raining man.
Is their birthright.
Lilith. This is the queen we are meant to slay, my friend.
The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Uh-oh. She's possessed everybody, bro.
Resist her temptation.
Shut up, you fool.
Ronnie, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
Well, that didn't matter, did it? Lilith is brutal, bro.
Curb stomp.
God, look at them crazy eyes.
I know, I was going to say, she looks like she's happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
She's way too happy about that.
She looked like she doubled on that movie Smile.
We have awakened, Mother.
Elias,
The first of many.
Lilith's
Go
son.
to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm getting a kick out of you getting to watch like your first time through on this story, dude. This story is really great. All right, here we go.
Night same party. Saturday calls, different world. Screens light up, mics crack. 5 deep. Here go live, smoke in the air. Cold cans crack, we do not care. Hex lit first.
Got to get to the cathedral.
Panic mind, unhinged designer. No script, no save, no second take. Bad calls turn to good mistakes. Chats all that, yeah, we know. Clip it fast, then let it go. 5, 4, string.
All right, here we go. On the run.
Let's do it.
Of course, we didn't get a reward. We've already completed this quest like 3, 4, 5 times. But
Oh wait,
all right, follow the
Let me,
blue line.
1 second. Let me equip.
Hey, here's an altar of Lilith, honey.
Altar
we
of
need
Love.
him to get all altars of Lilith. We'll wait here and make sure the Hexxseven
Oh,
gets
Lilith. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're scattered amongst the land. There's all these altars of Lilith. Go ahead and click it. You see it? Right here.
There it goes. Hold on, I'm froze. Yep, I see it. Got it.
All right, it's going to give you experience. It's going to give you things. It's going to build you up.
Some gold.
There you go. You're going to get gold. Make sure to touch every one of those. Eventually, I think you get Paragon points, stuff like that. Say again.
That's what I say about booty.
Oh, did you do it, babe? It wouldn't let me do it because I think this is my 3rd character through. So, nah, it won't let me. All right, let's go ahead and head to the objective. Find the Hermit's Cabin. We're in search of answers. Ooh, hello, Tunic. Hexxseven's already on it.
Smoke hangs low, cans on the floor. Built this mess we all adore. Extra worlds, bell made sound. 5 loud mics still holding down. You know what time it is.
Nope, we're going to go down this way. Circle, well, it's circle for me. You got to duck.
I'm killing spiders.
Let's see what button it pops up for you to duck or jump.
Oh, I don't know.
It should pop up. For us, it says circle to duck on the PS5 when you're next to that.
Oh, there we go.
Did you get it?
That's not it. Huh. Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out here.
I got you. I'll pull it up here real quick. Press the space bar.
Oh, there we go. Okay, gotcha.
Yep,
Yeah.
space bar is going to be your move, dude. Just like a dodge. See how you can jump and oh, I love that paladin. He actually does the classic roll, dude.
Like a dog.
Instead of just
not like
yeah,
a
instead of leaping, he does the roll. Oh, he did it earlier. I guess he just does it whenever he wants to. So we're just running through here, killing things, trying to find the Hermit's Cabin. Ooh, look, there's herbs. There's herbs. Hex. Oh yeah, I got a helmet, better chest, better gloves. Ooh, a better sword. Let's go, baby. Looks like Hex found the objective.
Peekaboo.
Over here in this cabin. He totally passed up herbs. I'm surprised. Go ahead and accept that. Make sure it starts up. Ooh, right here.
Strange.
Coated
skull.
in dried blood. We're just investigating the area.
Most cornbread.
Oh, look at that paladin.
Chocolate starfish.
Uh-oh. The Herodrim are back with the paladin. Zakaroon. Ah, the hermit. Lorath.
I'm bloody open.
Could be a major player in the story.
That's quite the story.
Yep.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon.
Not just any demon.
Can you hear the strings?
The daughter of hatred. The mother of century. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
The girthy rod.
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Well, I'll be damned.
The story is building, my friend. Look at that helmet, dude. That paladin looks awesome. I love it. So used to playing a druid. My lady a barbarian. So now we're getting to see the necromancer experience as well. I know in Diablo 3, we played the necromancer a lot too. And what a solid character.
Yep, that's what I like.
I mean, the undead, your skeletons, they're going to be all over the screen. Dude. Very powerful.
It was a toss-up whenever I made this character. Like, there was a sorcerer on there, too, and I thought about doing a sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up going with the necromancer instead. That's what
So remember this. Whatever you build up with this character, if you decide on February 28th to create a warlock, you're going to get all of the skill points he's got. Oh, God. So you'll be able to immediately build him up to what this character is.
Why's my potions not working? Oh, never mind. Wrong key. That's why the potions ain't working. Well,
Blood will flow. That's pretty good, dude.
blood will flow.
Kiovashad. So this is going to basically be the town that becomes my central hub for everything, aside from Saragar. But this is my central hub for a lot of blacksmithing, everything that's going to come to. You want to wait right here. You're gonna do your jewel crafting here, your salvaging, your blacksmithing, your tempering. I mean, all that's gonna happen here in Kyoba Shop.
So this is like Sam's Club.
Pretty much, it's Sam's Club. Dude. It's the one-stop shop, baby. It's the one-stop shop.
Damn big bargain stores. Box stores.
Life is like a Sam's Club membership. You got to pay for the discounts. We're down this way, guys. Back here,
Hey,
Hex.
Oh, sorry.
You got to choose your tablets. Holy
Uh,
Cedar tablets.
Got any Prozac?
I'm going with Pride.
Oh, shit.
Into the fire. Good. Pick the one that is closest to you.
I'm looking.
Yes, you warlock. Oh, that's the barbarian. It would be anger, yes. What'd you pick, Hex?
I don't know. I just picked one.
You just pick one.
It was angry.
That's what Bev picked.
I was feeling angry when I picked it because I couldn't decide which
She's a
one to pick.
barbarian with like 4 weapons. She's very angry.
I like being angry. It makes me happy.
On to the next quest. Is this the stable? The stable master. How you doing? Oh, it don't let me do it on this character. What? Oh yeah, I can pick a cat. Yes, I can.
All right. I guess I'm assuming I get a horse here.
Oh, that is so cool, dude. I get to pick a Black Panther. You're going to start with your original horse, most likely. Oh my God. You get a basilisk. Earned through purchasing the Lord of Hatred. So when we get the Lord of Hatred, we'll all be able to ride basilisks. And they look like that.
I guess I don't get to pick a horse yet.
You should be able to pick just the regular horse.
There I have no option to. I got what were the villagers doing in those ruins? Tell me about the Inaris and Lilith's return to or Lilith's return was prophesized, and I went through all of those, but I have no option to pick a horse.
Okay. You may need to actually just start building that up. Me and Background Bev, however, we have already done this. So we have some really cool shit. You will get this shit.
It's got what is that? Oh, it's a waypoint. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, I guess it's showing to go here.
Yep. We'll head to the waypoint, to the objective. Lots of stuff to explain to you here, but we'll just go ahead and play for now, and you'll learn it as you go.
Okay.
We got to buy Lorath's polearm. Return the items to Lorath. And he's right down back at the stable. Oh, look, they've got hatred going on. Oh, man. Who's got that paused? Is that you or me? Okay. All right. We'll head back to the objective.
We got the. Let me check over on Rumble and see where we're at here with this
Okay.
for the State of the Union.
Hey, I guarantee Trump's 30 minutes late. I love him, but he's going to be late. I don't know, though. State of the Union, he may not be.
1 second. We will get a quick update on where we're at here. Let me pull it. There we go. Let me share screen. I'll pop that up in case so we have it. I got to get to this couple ads here. And share screen.
Oh, is he starting to speak?
No, it's just 1 second here and I'll show you. That's all that's going on right now.
Look at this echo room. Oh. Yep, it's just waiting.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Oh, wait, maybe he is. Okay.
Is he starting to speak?
Yep. 1 second.
Oh, looks like, okay. All right. President Trump's getting ready to come on for the State of the Union. So we're going to flip it around here real quick from Fivefold Gaming temporarily to flip it out for the State of the Union address. And we're going to put that out for everybody because that is some big stuff that's coming out there.
We are watching this on RSBN. I will put that link in the chat if anybody wants to go and watch it themselves. They come up under Turbo Tater in the chat. That's fine. So we're going to take a pause right now on look at that. Same cues layout. Perfect.
That's right. We're flipping around temporarily for a hiatus on the game. Looks like State of the Union. Is there any way to turn that volume up?
Yes, sir. Well, actually, I don't think the actual, like on mine, it's not that loud either.
Oh, okay. Nothing on the bottom of your screen to turn it up at all, or your computer settings?
On Rumble, it's cranked up, but it's just, it's their stream.
Oh, okay.
That it's down right now. There's Baron and Melania. I got a feeling it's going to be an interesting State of the Union.
All right, here we go. Check this out.
Earlier today, but we'll wait and see. You never know.
Oh, that's NBC. I don't want to do that. I got one for you.
This one's fine. He's getting ready to make it to the podium here.
I can't hardly hear what's going on.
It'll come in. Just clapping and cheering. Just wait to see what RSBN's doing here.
This is a huge moment. I expect a lot of singers to come out of this, especially with the Supreme Court decision, the Fulton County, Georgia election ballots, you know, Fannie Willis. I mean, all that shit. I mean,
Me being a Q guy, I'm expecting some Q comms to come out of this.
check this out real quick.
On TV. If you go into that room. Wow, first time I went in there, I said, wow.
You're so right. And everybody that
better
I've taken
angles.
on the house floor will go, man, this is so small.
Yeah.
And indeed, it looks much larger.
I thought the White House was small when I first came to Washington. I thought it was tiny.
Really?
Yeah.
It's jerky.
It's jerking for you?
Honor into you, the President of the United States.
That shouldn't be
There you go.
jerky.
Get a lot of background. Have you
Is
got
that
to play
better?
on two separate things? Is it where you're
Is that
streaming
better?
through?
Is that better?
Now there's no sound. 1 second. Yeah, let me just pop mine back up there real quick.
Johnson, Vice
Let me
President Vance, First Lady of the United States. Second Lady of the United States.
Again, guys, you are watching Fivefold Gaming. We just kind of switched to our same cues, different views layout for this real quick, and we're going to try
Members
to
of
go through some of this.
Congress and my fellow Americans. Our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than ever before. Less than 5 months from now, our country will celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and exceptional nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America. When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago, I had just inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels, a wide open border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just 1 year, I can say with dignity and pride that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before.
Absolutely.
And a turnaround for
1
the
year.
ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
Despite all the leftist news you hear, this world is better today because of Donald Trump.
Oh, look at him.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today, our border is secure.
Every time, man. That's love and respect right there for a leader when that chant breaks out.
Yep.
Thank you. Today, our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
Damn straight it is.
Look at the left.
Oh, yeah.
After 4 years in which millions and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders,
They'll have
totally
their little
unvetted and
paddles.
unchecked, we now have the
Their
strongest
stupid
and most
shit.
secure border in American history by far.
Numbers don't lie, man. You can't get around
Like-
Trump's numbers.
Why don't they clap for that? Because they're stupid.
In the past
They're
9
ignorant.
months,
They're sitting there in
0
silence.
illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
Look, you got 1 or 2 there on the left.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's surprising, dude.
But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work hard to maintain our country.
It's not so much to ask for, man. It's not. That being overlooked for 25 plus years is a disgrace.
The flow of deadly fentanyl across our border is down by a record 56% in 1 year.
Oh, what happened?
Shit.
Hold on.
Did it pause on you?
Yep, my bad. Let me see if I get that back up here. I'm not sure what. Must be RSBN feed. Let me refresh it real quick. And we'll have.
Tired of your devices spying on you?
I lost you.
Discover privacy-focused
There it goes.
technology, training, and support you can trust.
I'm here. 1 second.
Sean Patrick Terrio. I've spent a career in Silicon.
Fake Nate Morse is lying again. Don't be fooled. As CEO, Morse
To the lowest level in more than 5 years.
There we go.
And
Sorry
in the
about that.
last 3 months of 2025, it was down to 1.7%.
1.7.
Yes.
17.
Now I believe that number over any Fulton County, Georgia numbers or anything that's been reported by the left.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
Yes. Coal makes the world go round. The economy stimulate.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast, and the annual cost
I'm
of a
surprised you
typical
got
new
3
mortgage
Democrats
is down
standing up
almost
there clapping, dude.
$5,000 just since I took office. 1 year. And low interest rates will solve the Biden-created housing problem. Well, At the same time, protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both. And we are going to keep it that way. The stock market has set 53 all-time record highs since the election.
Can you
Think of
biggie size that?
1 year.
Oh, yeah.
Boosting
Sorry. My bad.
pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long years, the last administration got less than $1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
There you go. Supreme Court decision coming up. Expected this.
Think of it, much less than $1 trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes. A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest. As thousands of new businesses are forming in factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short period of time. It's getting bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching.
Not part-time
American
jobs
oil
that were double
production is
counted
up
by
more than
Democrats like
600,000 barrels a
wage.
day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Imagine that.
Our new friend and partner, Buck, yes. That dude's a beast, bro.
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
Damn right.
More Americans are working today than at any time in the history of our country. Think about that. Any time in the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
Exactly what I was saying.
We ended DEI in America.
Heck yeah, we did.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year, we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps.
Kill the regulations, the economy stimulates faster. Democrats never figured that out. They just
And for all
regulate,
of these
regulate,
reasons,
regulate,
I say
regulate.
tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
$2.4 million people off food stamps. Q24. Any person making the statement they will not be seeking re-election was put into
Our
submission.
country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much.
I love this.
I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud.
Ice hockey.
The men's gold medal Olympic
Gold medal, baby.
hockey team. Come on in.
The Olympics mean more today in an America that has love for it. That's how much the world's changed. Do you remember how it used to be?
Yep.
Nobody's watched that shit really like big deal, and it was a big part of their heart and their life for the last 20 years. Trump comes back. People are feeling America again.
Yep.
I seen the phone call that he made to them after they won the gold medal. He actually made a personal phone call to them.
Yeah, I
There's a
seen it
video
too.
of it.
That was great.
Yeah. And now, not only did he invite them to the White House, now he's invited them to the State of the Union address.
Yep.
Very, very smart too, because if you're a Democrat and you're look at all of them stand up right there. Watch the Democrats stand up right now.
Yeah.
Because they know politically it's a bad move to sit down right there.
Exactly.
Trump made them stand up. They were sitting down the entire show. That is the genius of Trump.
Chess moves.
All day, baby. Bet those bastards won't sit down during that one. No, that's what he's thinking.
Trump will say fake news during the State of the Union. 54% chance RSBN.
That's the first time I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up.
And he calls them out.
They beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women who will soon be coming to the White House.
I mean, he pre-planned that shit.
Yep.
I know he knew that would be a talking point. What a genius.
Oh, yeah.
But that mom Donnie, man, got New York City governor, and then all of a sudden he just raised them taxes on him immediately.
They were in the Oval Office before.
Idiots.
And I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I'd never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
That goalie killed it for the U.S., man.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off. Do you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that the members of this great hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case, my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called the highest civilian honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
Nice.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best. And I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no. And every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much. I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles.
What'd you hear, Trump 2028?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I heard.
All day, baby.
And Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest cities in the country. And this year, and I must say I got them both. I got them in the first term, and I was disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics and I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup. So we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming. And that is exciting news. So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world. But he earned many honors, including a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday. So, Buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776 has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp.
My favorite holiday.
In Central
July
Texas,
4th.
one of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one? As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy, but very brave, very, very top, always top in his class. And he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
Damn. That's a medal of freedom. Good Lord. You notice
People
one thing, like the
watched
Democrats
Scott
only
from a
stand up when
distance,
they know they
and
have
they couldn't
to.
believe what they
Oh,
were
yeah.
seeing. The
They
winds
sit
were
down when
blowing,
they know
the
they
rain
can
was
get away
pouring,
with it.
everything was going.
To me,
and
that's
that
just manipulative.
rapid water. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited for the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate.
You can tell who the political theater party is by how quick they stand up for a good cause.
The Republicans are just like, bam, they're up. The
They're
Democrats
up,
are like, well, I guess
And
we'll
Petty
stand up for
Officer
this one.
Ruskin,
That's right.
I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit
Actors
for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
That's a high honor, my friend.
And I'd like to have the military aid.
Democrats
please come
tomorrow
down
will be talking about this man's mustache as Hitler.
and take care of the service. Military
I guarantee
aid.
it.
Thank you very much. Take care of our very important service. Thank you very much. From 1776 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes who came before us, and that is the promise we must keep to America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans. All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary, massive tax cuts.
Absolutely. Higher tax bracket
They
reductions,
wanted
larger
large-scale
earned income
tax
child credit.
increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
Yeah, of course, the bulk of the Democrats don't stand up for that.
A lot of them, they don't understand the implications of it is that you're getting that money right now on your paycheck throughout the month to be able to cover
And we
more
also
bill
made
expenses
interest
month
on
to
auto
month
loans
rather
tax
than waiting on a
deductible
tax
the first
refund
time,
at the
but
end of the
only
year.
if the car is made in America. Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to tell you that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband
There it is.
will
It's
take
like
home
when
more
I say
than
it, then he puts it out.
$5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half.
Mm-hmm. That's the other thing.
Megan,
Tax bill
please
at the end
stand
of the
up.
year
We're fighting for
goes
you,
down.
Megan. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. We're fighting for you, Megan. Under our bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name it. I did not name that. Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken
This
off
is
and gone
huge.
through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6.25 billion to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
$6 billion.
They're great people.
250 million. To start interest-bearing accounts for children that are newborn in the United States.
You know, I asked Michael Dell, how do you
That
make
are
all
legal.
that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm in school and I made computers and I'd sell them to people. And I just kept selling and selling and selling. And pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops. So I congratulate him on that. But I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning. Brad Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Where's Big Country, bro?
Don't know. He's probably
So with modest additional contributions,
That's
these
what I'm
young
saying.
people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future, go to trumpaccounts.gov, trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. That's setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit 7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically and on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly. You all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth. And the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the United States Supreme Court. It just came down. It came down. Very unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country saving, it's saving
I'll
our
text you
country, the
Big
kind of
Country. I
money
don't know
we're
if you'll
taking
get it on
in.
Facebook.
Peace protecting. Many of the wars I settled was because of the threat of tariffs. I wouldn't have been able to settle them without. Will remain in place under fully approved and tested alternative legal statutes. And they have been tested for a long time. They're a little more complex, but they're actually probably better, leading to a solution that will be even stronger than before. Congressional action will not be necessary. It's already time tested and approved. And as time goes by, I believe the tariffs paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past, substantially replace the modern day system of income tax, taking a great financial burden off the people that I love. Right? Moving forward, factories, jobs, investment, and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America because we finally have a president who puts America first. I put America first. I love America. For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run. Under Biden and his corrupt partners in Congress and beyond, it reached a breaking point with the Green New scam, open borders for everyone. They poured in by the millions and millions from prisons, from mental institutions. They were murderers, 11,888 murders. They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting inflation that cost the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly use the word affordability, a word they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem. They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward. The price of eggs is down 60%, Madam Secretary. Thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see numbers
It's
that
coming. I can't
people
wait.
would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago. Nobody can believe when they see the kind of numbers, and especially energy, when they see energy going down to numbers like that, they cannot believe it. It's like another big tax cut. I'm also confronting one of the biggest
YouTube
ripoffs of our time,
rejected
the
the
crushing
comment of
cost
Q+.
of health care.
Of course.
Caused by you. Since
You
the
can see it in our
passage
comment
of
section.
the Unaffordable Care Act,
Rejected by YouTube.
sometimes referred to
Everybody else
as Obamacare,
accepted.
big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving them hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%, like nothing else. That's why I introduced the great healthcare plan. I want to stop all payments to big insurance companies and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own healthcare, which will be better healthcare at a much lower cost.
Yep.
Yes.
In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Costs were going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of prescription drugs like has never happened before.
That's why Trump's on the move too, according to the midterms. You know, as much good as he's created, should the Democrats
Other
prevail
presidents
in
tried to do
either
it,
the House or the
but
Senate,
they never could. They
the
tried.
people are going to realize
Most
even
didn't try,
more
actually.
how awful they are.
They tried. They
if
said
they
they tried.
stop
They
some
couldn't
of
do
the
it. They
things
didn't
that
even
he's
come
done,
close. They were all talk and no action.
or if they
But I
tied
got
up
it
in
done
Congress or delay
under my
it,
just enacted
and you
most
start to see a
favored
decrease
nation agreements.
in America.
Americans who have for
Yet
decades
again,
paid
Chess.
by far the highest prices
5G
of
back
any
Trump.
nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere in the world for drugs. Anywhere, the lowest price. So in
I
my
heard it.
first year of the
Sorry.
second term,
It's all right. It was funny.
should be my third term, but strange things happen. I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest. That's a big achievement. The result is price differences of 300, 400, 500, 600% and more, all available right now at a new website called TrumpRx.gov. And I didn't name that one either, by the way. And here tonight is the very first customer ever
You know,
to
Democrats
get
give so
that
much
big
hell
discount, and
for
it
Trump
is big.
using anything
Catherine
over
Rayner.
100%. They try to
For 5
minimize and
years, she
dismiss
and
when
her
he says
husband
400,
struggled
500,
with
600%.
infertility, and they
Yep.
turned to IVF. One drug
But you know, in the
has
same
been
breath,
costing Catherine
it's
$4,000.
pretty simple.
per
It's
injection.
4, 5, or
But a
6
few
times
weeks ago,
cheaper
she
than what it
logged
was, and
onto
this is
the
what
Trump
people
RX
use
website
in their
and got that same
speak
drug
if
that
they
cost
deal with business
$4,000,
or,
got it for under
stocks, money,
$500.
any kind of
A
finance.
reduction of much more, actually, than $3,500. Catherine, we are all praying for you, and you're going to be a great mom.
In vitro fertilization. Absolutely awesome what he's done. Giving women
So now I'm
the chance
calling
to
on
be
Congress
mothers
to
that
codify
may
my
not have
most
had that chance.
favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters, because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you. Many Americans are also concerned that energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive up their electric utility bills. Tonight, I'm pleased to announce that I have negotiated the new ratepayer protection pledge. You know what that is? We're telling the major tech companies that they have the obligation to provide for their own power needs. They can build their own power plants as part of their factory so that no one's prices will go up. And in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community, and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers.
I'm going to watch our stream on my phone. I'm going to step away for
So
one
I'm
moment.
telling them
Be
they can
right
build their
back.
own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you, and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream that has been under attack is home ownership.
You'll see the AI
With us
race
tonight
just
is Rachel Wiggins, a
ignite
mom of 2
in
from
America
Houston.
with
She
the
placed
R-triple-P.
bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids to gigantic investment firms that bypassed inspection, paid all cash, and turned those houses into rentals, stealing away her American dream. She was devastated. Stories like this are why last month I signed executive order to ban large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
Good. The big boys were chewing up the little people. They've been doing it for years. Not
And
right.
now I'm asking Congress to make that ban permanent, because homes for people Really, that's what we want. We want homes for people, not for corporations. Corporations are doing just fine. Racel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon.
He's doing it. Simple as like the old computer game, Age of Empires. What's one of the first things you do for your workers? You have to build their homes, right?
We're also working to make it easier for Americans to save for retirement. And under
It's common
this
sense,
administration, we will always protect Social Security and Medicare. They are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid.
How many times
Since I
Democrat
took
says he's
office,
going to get rid of it?
the typical 401k balance is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions and millions of people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records. Your 401ks are way up.
Never a
Yet
better
half of
time
all
to
of
invest in the
working
stock
Americans
market,
still do
especially
not
for the
have
next 3
access to a
years.
retirement plan with matching contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that next year my administration will give these often forgotten American workers, great people, the people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000 each year, as we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure that members of Congress cannot corruptly profit from using insider information.
Hello, Nancy Pelosi.
Exactly. Among many others.
Yep.
They stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she's here?
Knew it. There it is. I knew it.
Pass the Stop Insider Trading Act without delay.
Hell yeah.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is plundering, it's plundering America. There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President, J.D. Vance.
Come on, baby. Let's go. War on fraud. There's so much of it. Minnesota, elections.
He'll get it done.
Anybody in the Democratic Congress, some
Find
Republicans.
enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly.
Yeah.
That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali
He's making
pirates
perfect
who
sense.
ransacked Minnesota.
Yeah.
Remind
Anybody
us
that's
that
ever
there are
worked for a
large
retail
parts of the
store or a
world
fast food restaurant or
that
any of the
lawlessness
lower or
are
middle
the
income
norm,
jobs,
not the
you are
exception.
trained that
Importing
theft
these cultures
or
through
anybody who
unrestricted
steals from the
immigration and
store
open
in any
borders
kind of way, whether it be
brings those
product or
problems
money,
right here to the
those are the
USA.
people that
It
cause
is
that
the
business to shut
American
down.
people who pay the price
It's that
in higher
simple, ladies and
medical
gentlemen.
bills, car insurance rates,
And
rent,
he's going after it.
taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are not playing games. Delilah.
Delilah.
We are not
Hey
playing.
there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City?
This is not a game.
Time to play the game.
Delilah Colden was only 5 years old in June. 2024, when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien let in by Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by open borders politicians in California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk, have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please, you are a great inspiration. Please stand up.
Hey there, Delilah.
We said 60 a couple times there. If you're in an on, look up Q60. That's kind of interesting. Because he was talking about this is, not playing a game, and which is game theory. It mentions a couple other things that's kind of interesting, and I don't know if it connects or not. Just kind of looking at stuff on the fly.
Thank you, Delilah.
Generally,
Many
sorry
of
for anybody
most
that's tuning
illegal
in for
aliens do not
Five-Fold
speak
Gaming
English
tonight.
and cannot read
We had
even the
State of
most
the Union
basic road
address that
signs
popped up,
as
and
to
we're
direction,
kind of
speed,
switching
danger,
in the middle of the show.
or location. That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
Nice.
And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored.
Al Green
It was
escorted from this State of the Union address for
in 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth MADDNA was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. Her heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country at record numbers, and we're getting them the hell out of here fast. We don't want them.
That's twice Al Green was
Yeah, I just wanted to show that real quick, show everybody. Reported on Newsmax. Al Green left out of the State of the Union. Black people aren't apes. That's the sign he was holding up.
Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Thank you. We can never forget that many in this room not only allowed the border invasion to happen before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected, they would open up those borders.
1 minute into it,
some of the worst criminals anywhere in the world. The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you. Thank you. As we speak, Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security. It's all cut off. It's all cut off. They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP, which probably made them quite happy, actually. Now they have closed the agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murderers. Tonight, I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security of the United States, and also for helping people clean up their snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. We'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money. Nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, pretty large snowstorm
That's a
out
stab
there.
at Mom Donnie right
One
there,
of the
bro.
great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight, I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
That's right. Boom.
March 4th, 2025, Al Green was escorted out of a presidential address by Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Well, this is the second time.
Oh, yeah. His first one was ridiculous. This one's even worse. He's showing up talking about financial, things about the economy and GDP, and he's talking about bills that he's passing and the effect that's going on. And you got Al Green out there with a sign that says black people aren't apes. You think Democrats make it much about race because that's a talking point for them to sway hate towards Donald Trump? I mean, it is so clear as day that is exactly what they're doing. They sit down for the first portion of the show. Then they bring out the Olympic hockey team, right? And that's the first time you see the Democrats stand up. Does it not say they're actors? They're playing the game. They're just doing political bullshit. But every time you see a Republican immediately jump up. That's what we want. We know what we want for America. We want that for our lower income, our middle class people. We want that for all Americans, high income, all of it. Doesn't matter. Republicans immediately stand up. Look at the left side of the aisle. Sitting there. Again, the entire side. Except for maybe 2 or 3.
We are having a mashup of fivefold gaming and
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself.
State of the Union.
That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Tell them. Tell them. I just love that for 4 years, the left side of the aisle has to show up and be berated like pieces of shit that they are, dude. I hate that for anybody, but still at the end of the day, you earned that. So,
and perhaps most
you earned
importantly,
it, you got it.
I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
Save America, baby. Let's go.
To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. The cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant.
Here we go.
It's very
Fulton
simple.
County.
All voters must show voter ID.
Yeah. I don't see how that's questionable.
Me either.
All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote.
Yes.
Why not?
And no
How
more
could you say you want a secure
mail-in
election
ballots
and not
except
go
for
for that?
illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually.
Here we go, Mom Donnie.
Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel
their own
They got hit
snow.
hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but
get his
if you
ass.
apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a social security card.
Oh my God.
Knew he'd bust his ass.
Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Yes. Absolutely.
So he said 89%.
It's polling at 89% for both Republican and Democrat side of the aisle.
And he mentioned shovel your own snow.
Yeah, that was with Mom Donnie. He just recently came out and
if
he
you're in an
told
on-
everybody you have to shovel your own snow.
If you're in an audit follow, you look up Q89.
Why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
Yes.
What I was saying, maybe nothing. I mean, like it just kind of like sparked my interest on Drop 89.
Yeah.
Because.
And here is one more opportunity to show common sense
Drop 89
in government.
image.
In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage was 14 when school officials in Virginia sought to socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it? Before long, a confused Sage ran away from home after she was found in a horrific situation in Maryland. A left-wing judge refused to return Sage to her parents because they did not immediately state that their daughter was their son. Sage was thrown into an all-boys state home.
Insanity.
And suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full-ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage and Michelle, please stand up.
Yes. She did the finger.
Yeah, I may have been kind of far reaching on that Drop 89, but
that's okay.
And thank you for your great bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15 years ago, if somebody was up here and said that, they'd say, what's wrong with him?
That's right.
But now we have to say it because it's going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no
Celebrities, the
state can be
elite,
allowed to rip
Democrats,
children
they've
from their
raised the bar
parents'
of norm.
arms and transition them
He's right.
to a new gender against the parents' will. Who would believe that we're even talking about this? We must ban it, and we must ban it immediately.
Damn right.
Look, nobody stands up. These people are crazy. I'm telling you. They're
Yes.
crazy.
Get them. They don't even stand up. They're nuts.
Amazing. Incredible. Boy, oh boy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we? Huh?
Damn right.
No one cares more about protecting America's youth than our wonderful
God,
First
family,
Lady.
freedom.
Now a movie star. She's a
Conservative way.
movie star. Can you believe it? Who would have
Interesting.
believed that? Over the past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation, advancing a landmark executive order on foster care, and helping secure $30 million to launch the Melania Trump Foster Youth to Independence Initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support. She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every state have joined the First Lady's efforts in the presidential AI challenge, keeping America's next generation positioned to succeed and strongly succeed in the future. Tonight, we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
Stand strong, girl. Stand strong.
I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. Tremendous renewal. This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk, a great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand.
That was 89.
Still good questions. A lot of dispute out there with Erica Kirk.
Thank you, Erica. Been through a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind. We love religion, and we love bringing it back, and it's coming back at levels that nobody actually thought possible. It's really a beautiful thing to see. Above all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our communities safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zarutska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman. Irina fled war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail, stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget. There were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal set free to kill in America came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretska, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee,
Listen for a
big
22
success.
here.
New Orleans, Louisiana, big success. And our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have
Talk
almost
about that,
no
NG?
crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
Somebody showed up to put a stop to it, didn't they?
In fact, crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago. They don't like to hear that. One of the sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service, and her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation. She was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick and deranged. Shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Eva Lee. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it. And no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and Andrew, both shot violently in the head. Neither was expected to make it. They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night. And she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone. But his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night, with her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right.
Right on.
Amazing, actually. I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death, on his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see you. He's a good-looking guy. Nice to see you. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you very much. So, Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Seward to present Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late, great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart. We love you all. Love you. We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home, and we are also restoring security for Americans abroad. Our country has never been stronger. In my first 10 months, I ended 8 wars, including Cambodia. Isn't it funny? Sick people. Cambodia and Thailand, Pakistan and India. Would have been a nuclear war. 35 million people, said the Prime Minister of Pakistan, would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, the Congo and Rwanda, and of course the war in Gaza, which proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared. And I also want to thank the man they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco.
I remember speaking about Marco Rubio about 10 years ago. He spoke up for accountability in the state of Florida. And I made posts about him then. This is the guy.
People are like you. You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in confirmation. I think our next one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, I can't believe we approved that guy. And he said it's an honor that they feel that way.
They started out Democrat.
You have done a great job.
Yeah.
Great Secretary of
even
State.
then,
I think he'll go down as the
noticed
best ever.
Conservative way. Caught a lot of flack for it back then, but here we are today.
Under the ceasefire I negotiated, every single hostage, both living and dead, has been returned home. Can you believe that? Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead. And those parents who had a dead son, their boy, they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much as though he were living. It was an amazing period of time. And they came back, and when we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before them, but I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough, but we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got them back, but we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. They found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it. And I remember the family of the 28th. They were so grieved, but they were so happy as it's possible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Great job. And we're working very hard to end the 9th war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying a month. A war which would have never happened if I were president, would have never happened. As president, I will make peace wherever I can, but I will never hesitate to confront threats to America wherever we must. That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil known as Operation Midnight Hammer.
Yeah. We had that on the show. I called it. 22nd.
Good. For decades, it had been the policy of the United States never to allow Iran to obtain a nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism and death and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service members and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact. He was the father of the roadside bomb. And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests, 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them with the threat of serious violence. But this is some terrible people. They've already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America. After Midnight Hammer, they were warned to make no future attempts to rebuild their weapons program, and in particular, nuclear weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again. and are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those secret words. We will never have a nuclear weapon. My preference. My preference is to solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen.
That used to be. Somewhere along the way, they got confused on the Democrat side of the aisle. You don't never give Iran nuclear power. That's the way it always was.
And no nation should ever doubt America's resolve. We have the most powerful military on earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term. We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong, because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective. So thanks to Republicans in Congress who are investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the history of our country. And NATO countries are friends and allies. They are. They're our friends and they're our allies, have just agreed at my very strong request to pay 5% of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of NATO. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2.
I mean, what better deal you going to get?
And getting that 5% was something which everyone said would never be done, could not happen. We got it really easily. One meeting. And big difference between 2% that's not paid. We were paying the freight of many of them. Very few were paid up. Now 5%, then they're paid. And everything we send over to Ukraine is sent through NATO, and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently.
I swear royalty. Nobody wants to fight under a stuttering maniac and a cackling hyena.
And every service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,776.
Every veteran got that.
Love it. Love it.
Or
love
every
it.
active, sorry, let me rephrase that. Every active.
They put it on my
service.
desk. We got the money from tariffs and other things. A lot of money we have. We have much more money than people understand.
Interesting how he
We rebuilt
emphasized
that program a
17
little
when
bit, but it won't take long.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the money, and it was $1,775, and they wanted my approval
Again.
And I said, "What's the number?" $1,775.
3 times.
I said, "Wait a minute. For one more dollar, we can have $1,776. It's going to." I said, "We're going to figure that." I never asked anybody if we could afford it. One more dollar. I said $1,776.
Bam.
And I said,
All
"That's
the
good." And I'll
17.
tell you what, our military, that was 4 months ago. Our
No, he did
military,
this
I never
officially,
see a
right?
person in the military that doesn't thank me for it. So we're honored to do it. They deserve it.
Dropping them numbers you love, man.
We call it 1776. It was great. And we love our military. We love our law enforcement. We love our firemen. The firemen don't get mentioned enough. We love our firemen. We're also...
I don't know. I feel like I need to go to the lottery and do the pick six, like 1776 2028.
We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country. from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference for years. Large swaths of territory in our region, including
This
large
background
parts
is
of
kinda
Mexico,
wild, boys.
really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug cartels. That's why I
She don't care
designated
for
these
politics.
cartels
She's
as
waving
foreign
at me.
terrorist
Come
organizations,
and
and I
hang out with me.
declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
Damn right, fentanyl's a weapon of mass destruction.
And with our new military campaign, we have
"Hey, I
stopped
want that.
record amounts of
Give me
drugs coming
some."
into our country and virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that. We very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants
We
to
saw
go
the
fishing
smoke.
anymore. We've also taken down one of the most sinister cartel kingpins of all. You saw that yesterday. In January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me and they said, very impressive, very impressive. They couldn't believe, they all watched, they saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie. You know, it's a great fighting force. I'm so proud of it. Look at Space Force. Space Force is my baby because we did that.
Guardians,
my baby is
baby,
becoming so
Guardians.
important.
Guardians of Intelligence.
Yes. The little logo.
Which is kind of interesting because Space Force put up a poll today on.
And America's armed forces
I'll get to it in a minute.
overwhelmed all defenses and utterly defeated an enemy, good fighters, to end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro and bring him to face American justice.
And his wife.
We had a
Yeah.
beautiful time in New York
Mm-hmm.
while they turned over evidence.
And this
They had a
was
big,
an
beautiful
absolutely
style.
colossal victory for the security
love
of the United States. And it also opens up a bright new beginning for the people of Venezuela. We're working closely with the new president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez, to unleash extraordinary economic gains for both of our countries.
She
and
was
to
the
bring
rightful
new hope
president
to
who won
those
the
who have
election,
suffered so
and
terribly.
Maduro
They
refused
really
those
did suffer.
results.
With us
and
tonight is
kept it.
Alejandro Gonzalez. She grew up in a tight-knit Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique.
Of course,
But
President
after
Trump's going to have a
Enrique
bone to pick.
ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison in Caracas. Alejandro feared she would never see her uncle again. She feared for her own life also. But since the raid, we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already, with more to come. Alejandro, I'm pleased to inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come
You
down.
can't beat him, dude. You can't beat him.
More to come on this story. I feel.
Oh, yeah. The Republican side of the aisle, nothing but happiness, accomplishments, progression. That's what you see. Democrat side of the aisle. We hate Trump.
Have a good time.
We hate Trump.
Nice to have you back,
Nothing.
Enrique. There were many heroes on that January raid to capture Maduro. Really great heroes. It was very dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set. But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter. It was a massive Chinook carrying, as you can imagine, many, many American warfighters. Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and descended swiftly upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major military installation, protected by thousands of soldiers and guarded by Russian and Chinese military technology. How did that work out? Not too good. While preparing to land, enemy machine guns fired from every angle, and Eric was hit very badly in the leg and hip, one bullet after another. He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter. To deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine gun stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory. Only after safely landing the helicopter with all the warriors aboard in the exact right spot, which was vital to the mission. We probably would have had to maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded, but not as gravely, to take over. I'm about ready to pass out. The success of the entire mission and the lives of his fellow warriors hinge on Eric's ability to take the searing pain. It was unbelievable what's happened to his legs of the bullets and keep on flying and landing, and people knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter knew because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but I'm thrilled to say that he is here tonight with his wife Amy, Eric, and Amy, come on in. So we have a surprise for Eric and Amy. In recognition of Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Absolutely.
Rashid Tlaib, during tonight's State of the Union. Release the files. Fuck ICE. Democrat raging.
Well, thank you very much, Eric and Amy. Great to get to know you. I met with them and with a lot of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg, we have it back, we brought it back. We won the First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back.
Like the Department of War.
And 10 of Eric's fellow warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House, and Eric will be there. Thank you. Thank you, Eric. That's a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary American patriots, but there is one last living legend to honor before we go. He is one more heroic American aviator, Navy fighter pilot. Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first aerial combat of the war, and despite being massively outnumbered and outgunned, Royce led the takedown of 4 enemy jets and almost destroyed the others,
enemy jets.
vanquishing his
That's insane.
adversaries while taking 263 bullets to his own plane and being seriously
Odds
hurt.
totally stacked against you.
His story was secret for over 50 years. He didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew. But tonight, at 100 years old, this brave Navy captain is finally getting the recognition he deserves. He was a legend long before this evening. Royce, please stand up, and I will ask the First Lady of the United States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
Huge award.
Beautiful.
It's the highest and most prestigious U.S. military decoration awarded by the President in the name of Congress to service members who distinguish themselves through supreme gallantry and the risk of life above and beyond the call of duty in combat. The highest award you can receive. Awesome.
And that's what it takes to defend the freedom of the United States.
Absolutely. See Trump on his tariff plans, how that all went down?
Yeah. I love it.
Basically said Trump was using the wrong law for his tariffs, SCOTUS, so Trump just issued the same ones under different laws and increased them by 10%. What a beast,
He's got
dude.
like 7, I think, that he can go through.
It's going to bring more money, dude.
Nothing can stop what is coming.
Nah. a guy of that stature and from that time and age that he's from, to receive that from the First Lady, he will cherish that.
Yep. Damn, Barron looks like, you look back at pictures of Trump when he was younger, looks just like Barron. And then the older Barron gets, the more he starts looking like an older version of Trump.
Thank you, Royce, and thank you, Eric. I've always wanted the Congressional Medal of Honor, but I was informed I'm not allowed to give it to myself, and I wouldn't know why I'd be taking it, but if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal of Honor, and that's a big thing, and it's an honor to be in the same room with you.
Deserves it.
Thank you both very much, Eric. Thank you.
I mean, look at all he's sacrificed.
Absolutely.
Like if you look at
all
the
the hell
overall
he's
picture
went
of
through.
it, yeah, all the hell his families had to go through. When the man was a billionaire, and all he could do was, you know, like he could retire on an island, but he didn't.
Absolutely. That's young Trump.
Yep. Looks like Barron.
Absolutely.
Two of the gentlemen we met in the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on July 4th, 1826, the author of the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson, drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation has done, everything we have achieved, has been the work of those few great lifetimes. In those brief chapters, Americans built this nation from 13 humble colonies into the pinnacle of human civilization and human freedom, the strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful nation in all of history. Americans ventured out across the daunting and dangerous continent. We carved paths through an unforgiving wilderness, settled a boundless frontier, and tamed the beautiful but very, very dangerous Wild West. From empty marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's mightiest industries and shattered history's monstrous tyrannies. And we liberated millions from the chains of fascism, communism, oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies on the wings of aluminum and steel. And then we launched mankind into the stars on rockets powered by sheer American will and unyielding American pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture.
I'll be right
And
back.
now we are pioneering the next great American breakthroughs that will change the entire world. All of this and so much more is the enduring legacy, unmatched glory of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes and freedoms on all of humanity's backs. For years, they were forgotten, betrayed, and cast aside. But that great betrayal is over, and they will never be forgotten again. Because when the world needs courage, daring, vision, and inspiration, it is still turning to America. And when God needs a nation to work his miracles, he knows exactly who to ask. There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome, no frontier too vast for us to conquer, no dream too bold for us to chase, no horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning. From the rugged border towns of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of Florida to the endless fields of the Dakotas, and from the historic streets of Philadelphia to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., the golden age of America is upon us. The revolution that began in 1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Absolutely. I can't believe they stood up at the end. Oh, they're just leaving. Yeah, look at them.
11 o'clock.
Wow, dude.
All right, so I guess that's that. Actually, let's see. How do I do this here? There we go. That's Q1100. There we go. You know, his speech ended at 11 o'clock, so I just kind of wanted to pull up Q1100 just in case. But we also are going to pull up Q11 and see what's in it, just out of curiosity. Let me pull this up here real quick. Anyway,
A lot of things happened in that meeting right there. I mean, you knew he was going to go after MADDNA for the shoveling, because MADDNA just put out in New York that you got to shovel your own snow, at no expense. He went after, he talked about tariffs. You had the Congressional Medal of Honor, the hockey ice team. He called the Democrats nuts. You had Al Green, who ended up getting kicked out in the first minute because he held up a sign that said black people aren't apes. Like, Jesus Christ, people.
So this ended at 11 o'clock, and this one kind of, like, for me, it kind of pegs a little bit here on the Q drops. It's Q11. Key military intelligence versus FBI, CIA, NSA. No approval or congressional oversight. State secrets upheld under Supreme Court. Who is the commander in chief of the military? Under what article can the president impose military intelligence takeover of investigations for three-letter agencies? So, real quick, are you still with me?
Yeah.
Are we on screen?
Yeah, I got you. I just full screened it.
Okay. I didn't know. Okay. But anyway, so that spot where it says what conditions must present itself. Why is it very so? Hold on, let me back up here. Under what article can the president impose military intelligence takeover of investigations in three-letter agencies? So one of the big things in Q is military is the only way. We got this Epstein stuff coming out right now, and not just that, but like all the other investigations coming out. And it's, right now we got a lot of corrupt judges and stuff in place. So this is my take on this. We got a lot of corrupt judges in place, and Q tells us military is the only way. So again, under what article can the president impose military intelligence takeover investigations of the three-letter agencies? So think Epstein, think Russia collusion, think 2016, that stuff, and the 2020 election and all that, and think about that. So I think that maybe that ended at 11 o'clock because this is a message that Trump Q Plus wanted to put out to Anons. Just my opinion here, but let's see what else is in that. What conditions?
Well, hold on. Let's go over this real quick. You said Article 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a quick search real quick.
Oh, no, I didn't say Article 2.
Oh, I thought you said Article 2.
No, I said under what article can the president impose military takeover of?
Okay, so I did a quick research on that real quick.
Okay.
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 So check this out. The president can impose a military intelligence takeover or investigation primarily under Article 2, Section 2 of the U.S. Constitution, which designates the president as commander in
Yes.
chief of the Army or Navy, right? Article 2 powers. What does he get? He has the president has broad authority over foreign intelligence and national security to protect the U.S. Commander in chief clause. Article 2, Section 2, Clause 1 gives the president authority to deploy forces, conduct surveillance, and decide what measures of defense are required. And then let's ask this question. Has President Trump used Article 2, Section 2? I mean, let's see if we find this. Yes, President Donald Trump frequently invoked Article 2 of the Constitution, justified broad executive actions, include the removal of federal officials, directing foreign policy, and asserting authority as commander in chief during his administration.
But the other question in that was what conditions must present itself for him to invoke?
Right. Oh, no, I got you on that. Yeah.
But anyway, it goes on to say, let's see, where was that here? What conditions must present itself, which was to invoke. Why is this so very important? Who surrounds POTUS? They lost this very important power. The one area of the government not corrupt directly and directly serves POTUS, which is military.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. You know, it ended at 11 o'clock, and then you got this Q11, and then all the stuff we've seen here lately with, you know, we got these bad judges and, you know, the corrupt system in place. So could we possibly see a military intelligence takeover of investigations into Epstein, into the 2020 election, into all this fraud and corruption that has been going on in our country? I mean, is that, you know, what they were getting at with ending it at 11 o'clock? In my opinion, I don't know. It's just my take on it.
That's a possibility, man. I mean, under Article 2, Section 2, I mean, the president's already used it multiple times, but that perspective can become more broad as the plot thickens. So
And the plot is thick.
You know what I mean? So the plot is thickening, and I'm with you on that 100%. And it's only going to broaden his scope of powers with military tribunals.
Again, we got quite a few people watching on different platforms. I know this is our usual five-fold gaming show, but we decided to cover the State of the Union address tonight. Parabellum and myself host another show that's coming back in April. We're going to get back into it called Same Cues, Different Views. It's a conservative political show, but we wanted to cover this tonight, and we will. If you're not conservative, if you're not into politics, we apologize, but we hope you've had a good time watching this with us. But 1 second here. Okay, I was checking that, and let me turn my phone back down here. I had the show going on in the background, but anyway, again, we do five-fold gaming and we do Same Cues, Different Views, and we just kind of wanted to have a mesh up. Here lately, we've added a little bit of politics into our gaming show just to kind of give us a lead into April when we come back and Same Cues, Different Views.
Yeah.
But I want to thank everybody that's hung in. We've had quite a few viewers hang in tonight. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there. And there's a thumbs up button down there. Please go hit that thing and, you know, let us know you like the show. But anyway, Parabellum, what was you saying?
Oh, no, that was it, man. I was just going over, you know, how President Trump's used already multiple times Article 2, Section 2 powers.
Oh, one other thing I wanted to hint at, like I'd posted this on my Facebook account, and I, you know, like if you go back and look at some of the previous episodes of Same Cues, Different Views, especially last year when Trump first took office. Do you remember when the Epstein files first came out and everybody came out with those little binders, and it said Epstein Files Phase 1? I had said that I think that this is going to be done in phases because look at what we've got so far, like up to present date in the Epstein files. Imagine if all that would have been released. Like right now, there's a crap ton of damning evidence, but I'll get into that in a second. But like my thinking on this was, you can't release all of this at one time because the people would probably have lost their shit. So, like Q says, slow drip, flood. So we've had the first round of Epstein files get released. Like I said, everybody had those binders that said Epstein, files phase 1, and then we had the second round get released not long after that in 2025, and then in December, I think of 2025 is when we had our next release, and then now this is our uh, uh, last release we've just gotten with all this damning evidence that talks about possible satanic or Satanism and cannibalism and things like
The
that.
mention of pizza and hot dogs and
Yep. Which Anons had
like
been
97
talking.
times.
Anons had been talking for a long time about this, based off of Q, the whole Pizzagate, all that stuff. But now we've just recently seen came out, or I'd seen it the other day on, I think it was the New York Post had put it up on their website, is that there are a lot more Epstein files that he had, files that Epstein had and documents, things like that. He had video and audio that have been stored in storage containers across the United States that are getting ready to come out too. They may have already been released. I'm not sure, but I'd seen that the other day. But what I'm getting at is, like Q said, slow drip, flood. You can't put all this on the people at one time. You have to slowly get the normies who have not been exposed to any of this up in the game and brought up to speed with what's going on.
Absolutely, man.
Like a lot of that first batch of Epstein files that got released, a lot of people already knew about because they were previously released. A lot of it was previously released and was already out there. So, I mean, that's my take on it. But anyway, you got something before we close this out, or do you want to?
No, that's pretty much it for me, man. I just really appreciated being able to watch the State of the Union address. Appreciate watching it with you guys. But that's about it for me.
All right. 1 second. Here we got let's see what's in the chat here. Oh, never mind. It's a spam. Anyway, I guess we're gonna close this show out for the night. If you are ready to close it out, Parabellum.
Absolutely, dude.
All right. So before we close this out, one last thing I wanted to say is I wished that Turbo Tater, Jay Hicks, and Cooch Kato could have joined us for this tonight because we've had kind of like a mesh up between Fivefold Gaming and Same Q's Different Views. And we opened with the intro to Fivefold Gaming. Before I jump into this last part, Parabellum, is there any closing words you want to say before I finish what I'm saying?
No, I'm okay, buddy. You go ahead.
Okay, so we opened with the Fivefold Gaming. We played some Fivefold Gaming stuff, and I wish the other host of Fivefold would have been with us tonight because it would have been such a perfect mesh up between the two shows. But in honor of meshing both shows together for the first time tonight, I think we are going to close out of here with our. Let me change that real quick. I think we're going to close out here with our Same Q's Different Views closing. We opened with Fivefold and we closed with Same
This
Q's.
is a little bit of a mesh up, so we'll close it out with Same Q's. That sounds good to me, buddy.
So, all right, guys, peace out. We will see you guys next Saturday night at 6. Is that correct? Yep.
Yeah,
6
well, we're
o'clock.
doing a early pre-recording for Enshrouded Thursday, right?
Yep, it will be a pre-recorded show Saturday, but tune in nonetheless. It's going to be awesome. Tune in for our normal crazy antics and bullshit with all 5 of us, but we're all 5 going to be here Saturday.
Playing
But,
Enshrouded for the Fivefold Gaming. Absolutely.
Yep. All right, peace out. See you guys. Bye.